Hi, okay, so in this video, we are going to do the first step of the unit mass resolution workflow in theme 15, but I'm also just starting with a blank aggro experiment since this is the first video in the series to make sure everyone knows how to open software and load files in. So to start, you want to navigate to wherever you have your software saved, and I like to drag and drop it into Igor. You want to make sure you're on batch mode, and I already have my workflow selected here, but if you don't, it will show up like this when it's your first time opening the software, and you can add it here by clicking this button, or you can just go straight to open files and adding it later. So let's go that way. Then I'm also going to click cancel here just to get a completely blank software open. So here is how we can load a new workflow when we're already in software. And I need to navigate to where I have the workflow saved right here, focus, non-targeted analysis, and open it. And then I also need to load the correct files in, which I believe are these four. And then we want to have them all selected in the right side of the panel. And here we can see our workflow. So the steps that we're going to follow are define reference spectrum, refine peak width and shape, and a mass calibration. We do them in this order, and in this video, we're going to stick with just the define reference spectrum. So when you have this 0 here, it's going to test 0 for auto. When you do this, you want to make sure that it picks one of the reagent ion peaks, so 37 or 55. And if it doesn't, you might have to close the results and redo it. And what we're looking for here is a relatively flat and stable time, and it doesn't have to be super long. So you can draw a box over your area. This is about 15 minutes. That's good for me. And click the space bar. And then the mass spectrum at the bottom updates. And we can see that 37 and 55 are the largest peaks here, the most dominant ones, and those are the reagent ions for PTR chemistry. So we would be happy with this reference MS and hit accept. Okay. And so now we have a new reference and it used 55. Okay, great. And that's the first step of our UMR workflow.